Hey guys, Nuzzle here and today back from a YouTube video. Today we're going to be talking about the Crimson Masked Saiyan, aka Goku Black from Super Dragon Ball Heroes, versus Heaven Ascension DIO from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Eyes of Heaven. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, let's just jump right into it. When it comes to strength and attack potency, the Crimson Masked Saiyan, who I'll just refer to as Goku Black from now on for simplicity's sake, is much more stronger in this verse than he is in his canon timeline. You see, in the Super Saiyan Rose form, he is capable of keeping up with Ultra Instinct Saiyan, Heroes Goku, who is capable, as a Super Saiyan Blue, of matching Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Goku, which means that, Goku Black and Super Saiyan Rose is far above Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Goku. And, Xeno Goku, even in base, could keep up with Super Demigra, who was going to destroy everything in the multiverse and the real world. The real world is considered a higher dimension above the very multiverse of Super Dragon Ball Heroes, which in this spin-off is essentially infinite in terms, it has infinite universes, or rather infinite timelines, which more concretely makes it multiversal compared to his canon counterpart, at least. This would then make base Xeno Goku, complex multiversal, and of course, Heroes Goku Black is far above base Xeno Goku, even in base form alone for him. Meanwhile, for Heaven Ascension DIO, we know that he scales higher than Made in Heaven, which was capable of resetting the universe. He also scales to, GER, also known as Golden Experience Requiem, whose power on his stand chart was stated to be none, which, considering this chart can register things up to infinity, that implies that GER's strength is above infinity, which would make him low to multiversal in terms of power. You could say that, it's only able to register infinity when it comes to speed, but firstly, that would be kind of dumb. And secondly, his speed, GER's speed, is equal in value to his strength, which is above infinite. So, realistically, DIO, over Heaven, should be able to destroy, a multiverse, depending on how much you want to highball him. Although that said, the Crimson Masked Saiyan, aka Goku Black, would still be stronger than him. When it comes to speed, and as we said, Goku Black in Super Dragon Ball Heroes scales far above base Xeno Goku, who can keep up with Super Demigra, who is stated to transcend space and time. He was, Xeno Goku was also capable of breaking out of a time cage, and characters in, Heroes have also been shown capable of just resisting time stop as well, which will give them anywhere between infinite to immeasurable speed. Meanwhile, for DIO, he's capable of stopping time indefinitely, which would immediately give him infinite speed, but he also scales to GER, as we said. GER was capable of moving in King Crimson's time skip, where time was completely erased from existence. It's different from time stop, because time doesn't exist here. And even then, there's more evidence to suggest that GER is beyond time. As we said with the stand charts, his speed was stated as none, and yet he was capable of displaying infinity, which would mean that GER is faster than infinite speed, and so is DIO over Heaven. You can make the argument that Goku Black is more than likely faster than DIO when it comes to his more powerful forms, as he's able to multiply his strength, durability, and speed by 50, 100, and 400, going by the Super Saiyan multipliers, but we don't really know that, so realistically their speed is a tie. When it comes to durability, and Goku Black's durability should scale to his attack potency, seeing that that's how Ki in Dragon Ball works. Also, he's capable of taking hits from UI Heroes Goku, so, that should roughly scale his attack potency to durability. When it comes to Heaven Ascension DIO, it's basically the same story. He's able to take attacks from Star Platinum over Heaven, who is directly comparable to the World over Heaven, which is his power. So, again, Goku Black is more durable than Heaven Ascension DIO. For abilities, weaponry, and techniques, so Goku Black is a master martial artist. He's quite acrobatic and has longevity. He can fly, he has space flight, he has self-sustenance, ki manipulation, he can create weapons, he can sense ki in the location of other people, their malicious intent, and their difference in power. He can even sense them through different dimensions. He can mimic people's fighting styles. He has non-physical interaction, has shockwave generation, he has telepathy, telekinesis, teleportation, he has dimensional travel and time time travel via the time ring, along with BFR. He has intangibility, as he can phase through himself. He has magic and creation, as the Kais can do that, and he was a Kai. He can create portals, as we said. He has a casualty, meaning that if you were to go back in time and kill Goku Black, he would still be alive in the present. He has explosion manipulation, enhanced senses. He has a reactive power level, which just means that he gets stronger as the fight goes on. He has spatial manipulation and possible durability negation, using his sickle of sorrow, which can cut through time-space and can summon clones of himself with really great regeneration and can block ki sensing. He has teleportation and dimensional travel through these clones as well, and could possibly ignore conventional durability via the spatial cutting. He gets stronger with rage, can create after images, has statistical amplification, meaning that his Super Saiyan forms can amplify his power several fold. He has analytical prediction, possible sound manipulation. He knows how to strike the pressure points of the body. He has low regeneration. He can create pocket realities, as all gods and Super Dragon Ball heroes can do so. He has purification. He has statistic sealing, because he can seal his opponent's stats, essentially. Or steal, rather, not seal. He has information analysis. He has probability manipulation. He has corruption, as the Dark Dragon Balls can corrupt people, snap their mind, and make them go mad. He has passive damage boost and damage reduction, as he can passively boost his damage and weaken his enemy's damage. He has damage reduction, as he can reduce the effects of his opponent's damage reduction towards him. He has stamina reduction, which, he can reduce the stamina of his opponents, which can result in statistics effect inducement and unconventional limited resistance negation. But what this means is he can reduce his opponent's stamina to 0, effectively disabling all of their actions, powers, and abilities. Any of his attacks can deal paralysis kind of attacks, and he also or rather they can lose stamina whenever they get hit by Goku Black. He has resistance to extrasensory perception, as he cannot be sensed by people who aren't a god. He has poison manipulation, extreme heat, and harsh temperatures, is resistant to paralysis, poison, manipulation, extreme heat, and harsh temperatures. That wouldn't make sense. He has resistance to extreme colds, acids, sleep manipulation, cosmic radiations, and mind manipulation. He has resistance to magic, morality manipulation, possession, corruption, madness manipulation, as god key users are resistant to demon god magic. He has resistance to power nullification, soul manipulation, and memory erasure. He has resistance to existence erasure and time manipulation. He has resistance to sealing due to scaling above Cumber, who could do the same. He has resistance to unholy manipulation, has resistance to having his heart read, and has resistance to gravity manipulation and status effect inducement. He also has the ability to absorb life, energy, and ki into him. He has inorganic physiology, as he's mostly made up of just energy, and as a result has insane levels of regeneration. Meanwhile, for having Ascension DIO, he has enhanced senses, he can cast lightning bolts and has enhanced regeneration, he can stop time, he can bestow power onto people, he can time travel, he can steal souls, he can overwrite reality, can erase things from existence, he has power nullification, as he's able to nullify attacks from things as powerful as GER and Tusk Act 4, and Valentine himself said he wouldn't be able to stop him despite his power being quite insane. He can resurrect the dead, he can create pocket realities, he can travel between dimensions, he has biological manipulation, he has BFR through his teleportation and time travel, he has technology manipulation, telepathy, clairvoyance, spatial manipulation, he has weapons creation, he can have homing attacks, he has corruption, he has air manipulation, status effect inducement via his tornadoes, he has possible telekinesis, as he can levitate off the ground, he has possible fate manipulation, he has flight, absorption, genius and intellect, he has self-sustenance, he has body control, he has minor elasticity, as he can extend his veins, he has necromancy, he has, again, biological manipulation, he has heat manipulation and ice manipulation. By vaporizing the moisture in his body, he can freeze people on contact. He has water manipulation, as he can fire pressurized liquid from his eyes. He has mind manipulation, he has fear-inducing aura. He has selective intangibility, and stand users cannot be hurt or seen by other stand users. Now, I think it's clear that Goku Black is more versatile than having Ascension DIO. He just has many more abilities, but for us, the better abilities, it's quite strange. Like, it is debatable, as, you know, DIO can stop time, overwrite reality, can travel through dimensions, it can nullify attacks, erase things from existence, but Goku Black can, like, resist all of those things bar the reality overwrite, and he has so many more overpowered abilities of himself. So I would argue that Goku Black has the better abilities, is more versatile, and has better weaponry. When it comes to weaknesses, in Goku Black's only real weakness is that if his time ring slips off or if he loses it, then he can't travel through time, and that's really it. When it comes to DIO, he isn't immune to paradoxical damage, unlike Goku Black. He's also, like, quite arrogant, quite, you know, stuck up. And essentially, if you damage DIO in any way, then the damage will reflect on the stand and vice versa. So for us, the worst weakness, I'm not really too sure. I think it might be Goku Black, considering DIO's won't really affect the fight too much. Because, you know, if Goku Black travels back in time, so will DIO, and that won't really affect much. So I think, you know, DIO is less vulnerable than Goku Black here. So who wins the fight? I've gathered from this that the speed is a tie, more than likely. Goku Black is more powerful, more durable, more versatile, has better abilities and has better weaponry. Meanwhile, DIO is less vulnerable, so I think it's kind of clear who wins the fight. You know, Goku Black could quite easily one or two shot have an Ascension DIO if he gets off, you know, those hits on him. Yeah, DIO's insanely high regeneration could keep him in it, but that's really all it's going to do. Pretty much all of DIO's OP abilities, Goku Black resists. The time stop, Goku Black, it doesn't affect Goku Black. His, you know, damage reduction and power nullification, Goku Black resists that. And it's basically just really one-sided. There are a couple ways that having Ascension DIO can win, considering the fact that Goku Black cannot really harm the world, and DIO's reality warping and ability to absorb souls. He could beat Goku Black that way. Goku Black has had non-physical interaction though, so he could theoretically affect DIO's stand, which if he can, then it's pretty much just GG. But at that point, you have to think what's more likely. Goku Black, especially because he could be faster as well than DIO, and he gets stronger and faster over time as the fight goes on. Do you think it's more likely that Goku Black would just get in and one-shot DIO before DIO could, you know, use his reality warping rather than his power nullification? It's also like Goku Black could probably copy DIO's abilities as well, which if he does, is even more GG. And while, you know, he could even like resist like DIO's mind control and things like that, and yeah, it's quite easily, you know, a Goku Black win. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe. I've noticed through editing that my mic has been very terrible, so I apologise. It doesn't help with the fact that I have a sore throat, but we move on. And yeah, I will see you in the next video.